All right. I'm Sergeant Joel Burton, B-U-R-T-O-N, Houston Police Department Homicide Division. We're here to talk about a murder that took place on July 15, 2017 in the 10200 block of Club Creek. The incident all started with an altercation inside of a bar called Club Noah Noah. A male was ejected from the club by my eventual shooter. The male that was ejected from the club, kicked out of the club, became combative with everybody in the parking lot. Two individuals outside, Adam Valencia and Xavier Rodas, became involved in an altercation with this male. And which person we think is the bouncer came to the defense of the bar patron and pulls out a gun and shoots Adam Valencia in the face one time. Adam survives. Xavier's running away from the incident, and he's shot one time in the back, and he dies at the scene. It's one of those things where it starts as a fist fight, and the endless gun violence we see in Houston nowadays is, it's getting out of hand. And two young men hanging out in the parking lot, and it just escalates into someone gets shot in the back. He's 23 both of them are 23 years old, and he dies at the scene. They had no weapons on them. They were just drinking beer in a parking lot. This is his mother, Rebecca Rodas, his brother, grandmother, and Ann. Would you like to say something, Ms. Rose?
I'd just like to say to the people out there that as mother or sister or even a brother, somebody knows something, and I just want justice for my son. My son was just there with a friend, and this person had no reason to shoot. He was in no way in danger, and I know somebody knows. The place was filled with people, and all I want is to have this person. I just want justice for my son. I just want to know where he's at. You don't have to tell us everything, just give us a lead on where we can find this person. And I hate for some mother or another brother to go through this again. My heart aches every day because I miss my son. He was 23, and I'll never see him again. I'll never know if he have kids or what kind of future he would have. He was my whole life. Please, in God's eye, do the right thing. Do the right thing. I just want to find who did this to my son, and I don't want this to happen to anybody else again. The guns there was no reason for it. No reason for it. Just, I beg you, please, if you know something, say something, please.
Questions for Sergeant Burton and family? So, the main reason of the shooting was what escalated the altercation? What was it?
There was an altercation inside the bar, unrelated to the two individuals that were shot. And as it spilled out into the parking lot, they became involved. Basically, Adam was in a 2-on-1 situation where he was outnumbered. Xavier came to his defense and pushes one of the guys to the ground. That's when we have the video I hope y'all post, where the shooter, he loads his gun, charges his gun, and he's taunting Adam with his come on, and Adam comes on, and Adam shot pretty much point blank in the face. He fortunately survived. At that point, Xavier's running away. He gets shot and the guy shoots down the sidewalk as he's running away. So they had no expectation that it was, there was kind of like somebody spilling out into a parking lot and they bump into each other and it just turns into a brawl, but it wasn't, they didn't know each other, I think the male that did the shooting was like an unofficial doorman at the club, but the club denies that they know him. But I see him on video talking to each other inside the club. So but they won't cooperate, or you know.
Is this do we know of any violent cases in that area specifically on that club?
In that club, no, I don't have any history of that. It's a very small, you know, cash and carry type of club. So there's no credit card receipts, you know, things like that to go on. But we do have video of them buying beer at a store. But what happened after the shooting? All the businesses closed down. And they don't close down at 10:30 on a Saturday night in Houston, Texas because of the sales. So cooperation. Another important point is that we're not interested in anybody's immigration status. We just want justice for Xavier Rodas. And the Houston Police Department's not going to ask questions about if you're coming forward as a witness about your immigration status. It's just not going to happen. You can call Crime Stoppers, be anonymous, put us on the right lead, and we'll take care of it.
Can you describe what's in the video?
The video, male standing outside the club, my person that did the shooting, Hispanic male, dark shirt, shorts. You see different segments of it, but there's a pushing and shoving going on, and he basically does, his gun's inside of his pants, and he pulls it out. That's called charging your weapon. Puts it back in his pants and starts going, come on. Adam did not see that part, and Xavier didn't either. And when he gets close enough, he starts shooting. He shoots 2 times. Once Adam in the face and one time Xavier in the back. And he runs off, and you know, unfortunately Xavier died at the scene. Adam survived. They didn't know this guy. They were just hanging out. It was.
Do you have a description of the suspect in the vehicle or anything like that?
He ran off on foot. There's not a vehicle for him. But I would say he's a Hispanic male, 5'8", 5'10", maybe 180 pounds, short hair. He has can't tell what the logo is on his black shirt, but it's a pretty distinct looking logo. The cameras are infrared, so they highlight light colors and black out dark colors. So. But it's on we have still shots, and I can make more of those available to you if you need some.